want to talk about it while I make a snack. I'm going to make some rice cakes with banana that I haven't made in a while. I used to love this snack. So I didn't set my alarm last night. I woke up this morning, I went to bed last night with every intention of getting up and doing my 5:45 a.m. workout class today that I do often on Mondays, and I simply forgot to set my alarm. I set it a reminder actually to remind myself to get some eggs randomly enough after the class at 6:40 on the way home, and that's the only alarm that I set. So I woke up this morning at 6:40 a.m. like, what time is it? It was 6:40 and I had missed my class. I was so upset and disappointed, and in the beginning I did well at not letting it. I know often when this happens I get so frustrated. Oh, of course my battery is dying. Good morning, everyone. 5:21. I'm getting ready to... That's my Nespresso machine. Putting my socks on and grabbing my Nespresso before I head out the door to class. This is my first time talking in this vlog because yesterday was not the best day, which we'll elaborate on later. I put a little honey in it, so I'm just mixing it. You guys are on my air fryer right now. I was trying to get a different angle for this week, so we'll see about this one. It's a little warm, so I'm gonna go put my shoes and coat on and we'll be back. These are my shoes. Zip my coat. It is 30 degrees, so we are bundling up. Grabbing my water bottle. Okay. So cheers, and I will see you all after class. Ooh, I'm new to taking just espresso shots and Ooh. Cheers. We're back. So I'm about to take the trash out before heading into the shower. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. I'm running a few minutes behind getting ready for work, so I'm about to quickly put my jewelry on and my perfume before I head out to make breakfast and then make my lunch and my coffee. But I just wanted to check in with the vlog because I have not done that yet. I have my scarf on so that I can flick my edges, but that's the update. And yes, this was a gift. And then this was one that I made at Old Factory, so I'm just gonna layer them. Hello everyone! Finally, I can catch up and chat with you all. I am currently headed home from work from my in-office day. It has been one heck of a week already, and I'm not the only one who feels this way because all of my coworkers have said the same thing. It already, like, there's no way it's only Tuesday. I will say, however, I wasn't as exhausted today as I expected to be. My brain's just been a bit all over the place. Basically what happened was on Monday morning, apparently didn't set my alarm. I don't know if I've ever done that. There's been times where I've slept through it or I woke up and decided not to go, but I fully forgot to set one You guys, I was so upset. Every time I plan to go to a workout class and don't go, my whole day is messed up. And I tried so hard to fight it because it was like, okay, this is one thing that's happened. This doesn't have to define the rest of my day. I did well in the beginning, having a good attitude about it, but I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie. As you could see, I did get some clips of yesterday, so you guys saw kind of what I did. I worked from home. I was able to have a slow morning, read my Bible in the morning, and journal, which I don't always have the time. I often don't have the time to do it, or make the time, I should say, in the morning, which is nice. For some reason, getting that workout in, especially first thing in the morning, I didn't realize how accomplished it makes me feel. Something about saying I'm gonna get up and actually doing it, and then obviously being up to start the rest of my day, because no matter how hard I try, if I wake up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, like without having anywhere to go, but with the intention of, oh, I'm gonna have a slow morning, or I'm gonna like do all these things, I don't get up. It's the having somewhere to be at a certain time that gets me out of bed. And then when I come back, I'm like, boom, I can be productive and do all these things before the next place I have to be, or before the next thing I have to do. But that initial wake up, it's like my body knows I don't have to wake up. That's why I found that doing the morning classes work so much better for me. So I'm trying to do them consistently every day versus swapping back and forth. That's what I did previously. I would do morning some days, evening some days, depending on my schedule. But this year I'm really trying to fully transition to morning classes, because I just feel like I'm more productive. I get more done in a day, and I can be more consistent with the rest of my days, versus one day I do an evening workout and then that next day I want to do a morning workout. Then I'm like not getting enough sleep because I just finished the workout. Then I have to go home, eat, do all the things, but then I have to be up early the next day. So anyways, that's what happened yesterday. We made it through the hardest part. Then, aside from missing my workout class, I have put together a great vlog for last week. Actually, I'm really proud of it, but it's not done and it's not uploaded. I'm getting behind on that because this weekend I had a full weekend. This is one of the realities of having so many priorities and things I'm involved in outside of work, and also trying to do content. This is something that I really want to talk about. I watched a video today about ways to consistently post on YouTube with a 9-to-5, or be a content creator with a 9-to-5. Her name is Jenna Hong. Shout out Jenna Hong. I love her videos and I've watched her for a while, and I honestly have learned a lot from her. She talked about having a goal for your content. I think one of my goals, I see a lot of people, your audience is, you know, having a 9-to-5 and being a content creator. I want to talk about having a 9-to-5, trying to be a content creator, and I'll say YouTuber, trying to post on YouTube and having extracurriculars. So it appears that a lot of people that do have a 9-to-5 and post content, they may work out, they may have some fun social outings with friends, or even travel, but regular responsibilities. For example, I'm a member of the Junior League of Atlanta, but I'm also within that a co-chair of our Girl Scouts community placement. So I am responsible for leading that portion of the organization. And then through that, I volunteer a lot at the Girl Scouts of Greater Atlanta events throughout the months and year. I play volleyball typically. I've just recently taken a break for this upcoming season, but previously I play volleyball, and we have games every Wednesday evening. I'm a part of a small group at my church. There are other events and things that I try to attend based on other roles and organizations, on top of trying to work out consistently, you know, maintaining health, all the things that everyone else is doing. But I feel like that's an unspoken thing. Outside of my 9-to-5, it's not just, okay, now I'm creating content. I have all these other responsibilities and priorities outside of work, outside of, you know, my health and wellness and everything that I'm focusing on. So it's just an added layer of like, when am I gonna have the time to do all this? And part of me questions, you know, is this reasonable? Is this something I need to be focusing on right now? But when I tell you, I have watched YouTube, and you can look at my channel and see how old my account is. I think I created the account in 2009. I have watched YouTube since 2009, and for almost the entire time have wanted to create. There's no way. I have wanted to create a channel for almost that entire time, and obviously in the beginning I was like a child, so part of that, you know, my mom didn't allow me to when I was younger. I think about often, if I would have started this channel, well, started posting on this channel when I wanted to back. I probably wouldn't have been 2009, but I don't know. Is that early 2000s, mid 2000s? Oh my goodness. Who's to say I would have continued or been big or anything like that? But to get the start back then, I can't think about it because we're here now. But I say that to say this has been a goal of mine. It's something I've wanted to do for so long, and it's a passion. Like, I went to school for telecommunications and journalism because I was interested in video production. That interest initially started from me watching YouTube, but then grew once I joined the TV production classes in high school and middle school. So I have to do it. I have to try. My intention right now is just to be consistent. The practice of filming and editing and posting weekly is a big thing for me with everything that I have going on. And so really just ingraining that into my habits and daily life, and then evolving the content and growing from there. I say all of that to say I'm a little bit behind on my posting schedule because I actually had a very busy full weekend. So Saturday, I really just a bunch of errands to do, and then when I came back, I took care of my junior league co-chair responsibility, and then Sunday I had a coffee chat with a mentee. I went to church. I had a discovery session at my church after the service. That was about an hour and a half. And then I had a workout class. And by that point, it's evening. And so I'm doing the best that I can to plan and prep for the next day. But I didn't really have a whole lot of time for rest and rejuvenation throughout the weekend, which is okay. Like, that's the reality sometimes. And I prefer to be busy than to be sitting at home bored. That's when my mental health starts to spiral and anxiety starts to set in. But there are times when it becomes a lot. And so because I didn't get any time to really reset my apartment and edit my video and kind of do the things I wanted to do over the weekend, it funneled into this week with me not being able to finish the video quite yet. I've definitely made some progress on it. It's just not all the way complete. Anyways, because I had all those responsibilities throughout the weekend, I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do in preparation for the week, which led to where we are now. So there's definitely pros and cons. I will say overall, this is building development in my personal and professional life. This is a passion, and I believe in having a passion project and something outside of work that working toward developing yourself in that you enjoy. That's where we're at. I'll check back in with you when we get home.
I wanted to quickly do an outfit of the day before I take this outfit off because I didn't get to do it earlier. I'm not wearing my shoes from earlier, and honestly, this is not my favorite outfit. I was really struggling this morning to come up with something. The weather changed from warm to cold, which is fine. I don't know, my brain is off. So anyways, this knit sweater is from H&M. These pants, I think these are from H&M as well. They're like a brown, like purple color. It's very hard to tell. And then I already changed out of my shoes. They were actually this color, but I had on some ballet flats. So just pretend you can see them, but this is what we came up with. And then my Anthropologie earrings and my Zenny glasses, and we'll see what I put on tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Today's Wednesday morning. It is 5:21. I need to head out the door pretty shortly. I'm dressed and ready for my workout class, my boot camp class. I'm going to quickly make an espresso. If you hear anything, that's my heater. I'm going to quickly make a shot of espresso and head out the door until I'm so tired, and I'll just leave it at that. But I will see you all when I get back for my outfit of the day for Wednesday in the office.
And we're back. Today I remembered my first call starts at 9 and I would like to be in the office for it rather than taking it at home because it's not over until 10. So that means I need to leave here by 8:15 instead of 8:30. So let's get the ball rolling. I ran out of time to make my bed yesterday, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that to make sure I stay on track with tasks that I know keep me on track mentally. Finding the balance between it'll only take 2 minutes, so let me get it out of the way, and
I'm truly already running behind, so this task is not important, is very interesting, but I'm working on it. So ultimately, we need to make sure that I have the time to do all of the things, but realistically, that doesn't always happen. All right, we are ready to go. I was rushing a little bit because, like I said, I need to leave a little bit earlier today. So quickly, here's my outfit of the day. This is a two-piece satin silk set from TJ Maxx Marshalls. And then this sweater that I've thrown over is from Old Navy. These loafers are Aldo. They're quilted. And that is the look. I'm wearing my Zenny tortoiseshell glasses, some E. Newton bracelets, Nivea brand bracelets, and then just my Apple Watch, Anthropologie earrings. And I don't know where these little baby ones are from. I'm not gonna wear a coat because I did happen to leave my coat at the office yesterday, so hopefully I won't freeze with this little sweater, and I will see you all later. And we're back from work, unexpectedly, but gratefully. My manager was working the rest of the day from home because she forgot her laptop. And so I said, I'm out of there. But we're back. I'm about to log back on and get some work done. But first, let's eat lunch. So I just got back from doing some community service with one of our employee resource groups at my new company for Martin Luther King Day, which is on Monday. So this was my first time joining an event held by this employee resource group at my company, and it was so much fun. Like I said, we did community service, so I really had a chance to kind of collaborate and network across the business with people who look like me. The employee resource group is predominantly for African American colleagues. Obviously, anyone can join. There's no rules on that necessarily, but it's for those who are Black to kind of have a place to network and be themselves and really thrive. And I had such a great time. Not only am I passionate about community service, but I really pushed myself to step out of my comfort zone, specifically for this event, because I'd already had a rough week and I'm really trying to find the balance of overcommitting myself, building community, and really being strategic about placing myself in opportunities and organizations and roles that develop me versus just doing things for the sake of being busy. It was just a breath of fresh air. After the challenges that I ran into this week with scheduling and kind of learning the ins and outs of the unspoken rules of the business, seeing what that looks like for people who work outside of my team was so eye-opening for me and just helped me learn and shift my perspective. And I'm so grateful for that. I just kind of wanted to fill you all in on that as I wrap up this week's vlog. And hopefully it was a good enough week to kind of show the reality of being involved in so many things, having a 9-to-5, but also being on this journey of creating content on YouTube. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you all continue along. So I'll see you in the next video.